Browns special teams were battling their way into the end zone.
Caught by Cribbs right on the 10-yard line. Joshua 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, the kicker to beat. He's to the 40, 30, he's 25, he's gone! Joshua Cribbs, touchdown!
To the ball and lines it down the field. Caught by Cribbs at the 8-yard line, up the middle 10. He's to the 20. He's to the 25, 30, 35, 40. He's down the sideline, 50. I think he's going to go. He's to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Joshua Cribbs. And no laundry on the field.
Cribbs from the 1. Nice hole, Joshua Cribbs. Up the sidelines, Joshua Cribbs, touchdown Cleveland, just like that, and no flags. A 99-yard return for a touchdown.
This kid is absolutely amazing to me. The things that he does for this ball club. We saw last week he had 2 of 85 plus against Cincinnati. Neither of them went for a touchdown, but look at this right here. He catches that ball, and Sebastian, he just kind of chuckles as Sebastian tries to get a finger on him as he runs by him. But this kid, every time he touches the football, he expects to go to the house with it.
He's led this comeback from 15 down with 18 unanswered points. That touched the fingertips of Cribbs. He has to pick it up. It was stuck right just outside the goal line. And the high wire act down the sideline. He did not step out. There is no signal he stepped out. He's got Hyden out in front of him. Cribbs could take it all the way for the touchdown, Cleveland.
Pick up the bouncing kickoff. And the big question is, does he step out of bounds?
No.
No. What a high wire act. You said it right.
Incredible. That ball, he was waiting for it to roll into the end zone for a touchback. And then out of desperation, he had to just scoop it up and take off. He did not step out. Joshua Cribbs taking that 100 yards after what looked like it was going to be a colossal error.
Good tight spiral. Here's Cribbs. He's going to be able to return. Caught at 24. Zigzags right. 30, 35, 40. He's wide right. Could go. He's to the 40. He's right sideline 30 with the kicker to beat. He's to the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Josh Cribbs!
The Joshua Cribbs show takes a new dimension.
76 yards. He had a 53-yarder earlier, which was his career high, and that's a new one. 76 yards, and he took it all the way.
Well, you know, on punt coverage, everybody is responsible for a lane. You come down in lanes. This guy gets held up, and here's Michael Robinson. He's in his lane, but he doesn't break down. He misses a tackle. Now Joshua Cribbs makes him miss. There's no one else there. It's a middle return. You see, he doesn't break down. Michael Robinson, you got to come down under control, keep your weight over your hips so that you can change directions. He doesn't do that. He misses the tackle, and now Andy Lee has no shot to stop a guy like Cribbs.
Then Josh Cribbs gets all mavericky. Now, why do we show these again?
We only show a kickoff return if
Yes.
he takes it to the crib or he fumbles.
And?
This case, he's going to the crib.
92 yards to that crib. Browns down just 10-7 now.
Did you just throw me in front of the bus without?
I did. No, both of us. I dragged you down with me. Let's put it that way.
Cribbs from the 33. And here he goes. To the 40. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Cribbs. A 67-yard punt return for a touchdown. The 7th career touchdown return for Joshua Cribbs, which ties him with Eric Metcalf for the most in Browns history.
Well, this was the Achilles heel of Minnesota last year. They gave up 7 returns for a touchdown on punt or kickoff return, and it comes up and bites them on the backside here, because we're just talking about what is a good competitive game. We're now talking about the Cleveland Browns going in at halftime, conceivably ahead.
The board. Cribbs is the number 8 kickoff return man in the NFL, and Reed boots it to him at the 2-yard line. Harrison a block. There is a hold. I don't know if it's going to be called. There goes Cribbs. It's a foot race with William Gay. Oh, he's all the way. There is no yellow on the field. I think I did see a hold, but they did not call it. That is a touchdown by Josh Cribbs, the 6th kickoff return touchdown in his brilliant career. His first of the season, 6th of his career, a 98-yard gallop by Josh Cribbs.
Over the last 2 weeks, the Cleveland Browns special teams has been phenomenal against Cincinnati. Last week, fueling a win in Buffalo, and then this home run play by Joshua Cribbs. The kick returned for a touchdown. How about the special teams getting it started? 3 kick returns for a touchdown against the Pittsburgh Steelers during his career.
That was the 3rd, as you can see, against Pittsburgh. 6th kickoff return.
Suckup will kick it off to Josh Cribbs. Cribbs backpedals from the goal line. Cribbs finds a running lane, breaks a tackle. Sidesteps another, and there he goes! Off to the races, Josh Cribbs! He's gone! Touchdown, Browns! Josh Cribbs, the all-time leader in kickoff returns for touchdowns in NFL history. Incredible.
Boy, you know, the thing you mentioned about him, breaks tackles. Watch, this is what he does in just about every kick return. He's so big and he's so strong, you can't arm tackle a guy like Josh Cribbs. Look at all the missed tackles, the poor angles, the missed opportunities, and when he gets into the second level, boy, he can really separate. And as you mentioned, you just got the sense another big return was going to come today. He was very aware of that record.
7th kickoff return for a touchdown in his career. Special. He is a special player.
Well, that's a big play by the Chiefs special teams. They gave up a big play to Josh Cribbs earlier on the kickoff return. They answer that with a big fumble recovery in the end zone by the punt cover unit.
2:44 to go in this first half. Browns offense will get it back now. Cribbs takes it out of the end zone. Cribbs, middle of the field, and Josh Cribbs, he does it again. Josh Cribbs is at a different level. 103 yards.
I'll tell you what, I've never seen anything like it. You and I were just talking. I don't know why you kicked the ball to this guy. We did a Cincinnati game a couple weeks ago. They refused to kick the ball to Josh Cribbs, whether it was punts or kicks. You can't throw this guy softballs all day. He's going to make you pay. He'll hit it out of the park every time. You just look at this. Once he gets into the open field, he can separate. But, boy, he is a tough tackle. And he is a man possessed right now.
8th career kickoff return for a touchdown. He already set the all-time record with his 7th earlier today. He's just added to it.
Well, he has been their most valuable player this year by far.
Spiro, I can picture you with a Fu Manchu.
Yeah, he's disappointed. You've got to make that throw. Torrey Smith had him beat down the field. You got to give him a chance.
Joe and his wife Dana expecting their first child in June. If she likes that look, he'll go with it. This is Josh Cribbs on the return. This is exactly what Cleveland needed. To the 25, to the 20, 10, and Cribbs is gone. 83 yards on the return, and Cleveland is back into this game.
Well, Spiro is exactly right. That's what we talked about in the open, that they'd have to score on defense or a big play in the return game from a guy like Josh Cribbs. And you know, once he gets going north and south, he's so big, he's so strong, you're not going to make this tackle. And you're going to see right at the end, the kicker tries to come in, Cook, and he just gets stiff-armed by Josh Cribbs. And once he gets in the open field, he's got great speed. No one's going to make that play.
3rd punt return touchdown for Josh Cribbs in his career. 11th return overall for a touchdown.